We don't ever talk like that. We don't ever talk like that. So why you always on my back? Why you always on my back? Tryna get me for all I have. Thinking you'll get on like that. Nah, I'ma have to call you back. I'ma have to call you back. Nah. And there ain't no love here. We don't give a fuck where do you get off. Nah, nah. We could come at you head on. Come at your head on and knock your head off. Nah, nah. And people love to talk our head off till we head off. We know what you tryna do. So I'ma have to call you back.
We're 4 episodes in and you still can't get it right, Disney? It's Miss Marvel. Jeez.
Unfunny joke is unfunny.
First time to Pakistan.
Stop normalizing asshole strangers that insist on talking to you on flights.
Why do you think the show is trying to normalize that? This is simply the show having something that happens in the real world, meaning it's realistic. The show isn't saying that it's a good thing.
What makes you say that?
You're gripping that stuffed animal pretty tight.
This could just as easily mean she's afraid of flying, missing her friends, or that the sloth is possessed by an ancient demon from a forgotten realm that...
Skip.
Holding your heartwarming family reunion in the middle of the arrival gate at an incredibly busy airport. Take your happiness where it isn't in the way.
Again, this is something that happens in real life all the time, so singing it is dumb because it's actually a realistic thing.
Oopsie. Remember that time I was hanging out of the car window and that guy had to swerve out of the way and ended up breaking both of his legs as he flew out of control into that poor man's small business? Yeah, good times.
Well, she is a high schooler.
Wake up! Your cousins are waiting for you.
No, your cousins have been rudely allowed to stroll into your bedroom so they can watch while you're sleeping.
No, they were allowed to walk into her bedroom so that they could help wake her up. Get your facts straight, dude.
You can bring your flying teddy bear.
Skip.
Also, almost a quarter of this episode is meeting family members. Man, as wholesome as that is, I don't think it's the best use of the show's time. Isn't there some sort of threat to the fabric of reality going on? Why is Kamala acting like she isn't being chased down by an evil group of ancient jinn?
This sin is weird. He says Kamala isn't acting like she's being chased by the jinn, but one of the very first things she did was get some information about the bangle from her grandmother. Why do you think she did that, Discount Jerbear? Also, Discount Jeremy seems to be forgetting that Kamala witnessed the jinn being arrested and therefore doesn't think they're chasing her anymore. And lastly, he said that meeting the family is wholesome, so Discount Jeremy sins something he likes cliche.
One more left, and then right. Little bit right. Okay?
This, despite Kamala looking clearly confused and borderline panicked, works?
Yes, because she presumably started following his directions and ended up seeing signs for the train station.
Graffiti artists can go with any Avenger for their art piece, and they choose f***ing Ant-Man. Even Scott Lang wouldn't choose Ant-Man.
Hey, keep that Ant-Man hate out of your mouth, or else he might climb into your dick and rip you apart from the inside. Wait, wrong show.
At this point, Chemo thinks that Kamala is a clandestine, so he either deliberately missed because he likes drama, or he somehow managed to miss an unprepared enemy while they had their back turned.
I agree that the shot was too easy for a skilled assassin to realistically miss, but you also missed a further sin, which is that the knife comes from a straight path behind Kamala, but the person who threw it came down from the roof directly above her, which makes no sense whatsoever.
Not sure what's worse, those glasses you tied on or that mask?
Says the individual wearing a mask.
Right, but she's wearing a different mask than him, meaning that he thinks hers is stupid while his is okay. How don't you get this?
Who are you?
What are you? You're not a clandestine.
You know about them?
How did you get it from Aisha?
Answering so many questions with so many other questions. Have these kids never been told how to conversation?
Well, this is a confusing situation for them, and they're obviously full of adrenaline, so I'm willing to give a pass for their unclear back and forth.
Come with me if you want to live.
What?
Just kidding, I've always wanted to say that.
Chemo here immediately goes from trying to kill Kamala because he thinks she's a clandestine to joking around and taking her to his secret base for no apparent reason other than she seems confused.
He realizes that she's not a clandestine, but that she does have powers, along with the fact that she knows more about their situation than any normal civilian would. It actually makes sense that he would take her back to their hideout.
There's someone you need to meet.
You'd better come take a look at this person I need you to meet, cliché.
You still don't know the meaning of the word cliché.
Connected to our world but hidden behind a veil of Noor that separates our world from theirs.
I mean, it's a very pretty map, but does it do anything else? Like, is it just pulled out for expositional purposes? How often are they bringing in strangers and telling them about the Noor dimension that it requires this fancy demo?
Anytime somebody new becomes part of the Red Dagger. Besides, why does it matter? Why is this a mistake that the showrunners made?
Do you know what it says?
It says what you seek is seeking you.
Oh, What?
He sins this line for being cryptic, but that is literally the point. We're not supposed to know what it means yet because we're going to find out what it means.
I have so many questions about what the just happened here. It looks like Najma has had a dagger in her hand all along, so how did the guards not see it, and why the has she waited until now to use it? I swear Marvel edits this stuff so quickly, I'm sure they're just hoping everyone will be so suddenly befuddled that they don't even question anything.
I actually 100% agree with this sin. This scene was confusing and poorly made. Take a sin back, damn it.
Everyone, call her Sloth Baby.
How dare you take the name of Slothra in vain?
Skip.
Oh, sure. Whenever I start playing guitar around the campfire, everyone suddenly has plans they forgot about and hair they have to wash. But when Suave Jones here starts strumming away, the entire group is captivated. F***ing Suave Jones.
To be fair, have you ever heard yourself sing? It's not as if you have any musical talent at all.
Complaining to the person giving you a free massage.
Pointing things out on the screen.
Your humanity links you to the matter of this world. It makes your abilities unique.
As long as your definition of unique only extends to big fists and stepping stones.
Which we haven't actually seen in the MCU up to this point. So yeah, unique actually would be an accurate description.
Come on, man, what do you want from her? It's not like she has some sort of bracelet that can tap into a vast energy source from a parallel dimension with the ability to create matter at will. Sheesh.
So he's sending the show for Kamala not using her power in this chase, but the fact of the matter is that Kamala is panicking and also probably doesn't want to cause any collateral damage to the civilians in the area, so that's why she's not using her powers.
Get yourself to safety! I'll lead them off!
I'm amazed even one of the clandestines chose to follow him, let alone their leader, Najma. They're just after the bracelet, right? Why do they give a f*** about catching Waleed?
Because Waleed is in charge of the Red Daggers, an organization whose purpose is literally to prevent the Jinn from getting the bangle. What don't you get about this?
Honestly, I don't even have the mental fortitude to keep up with this chase, but I can confidently say that this is some high-grade BS that almost everyone managed to end up on this street at this exact time. Including, and especially, this sudden Deus Ex Machina right here.
I was with you up until you misused the term Deus Ex Machina, and that's a sin because you somehow still don't know what it means.
We have to help him.
Kamala, it's too late.
What is it with characters giving up so quickly on their mentors? Chemo didn't even have time to check a pulse. That is not his call to make.
Chemotherapy knows that Waleed would want them to prioritize keeping the bangle away from the Jinn over his own life, seeing as that's the entire point of what he's been doing. Therefore, of all the dumb crap in this episode, this decision actually does make sense.
Cool. Are we going to get some kind of explosion of Nor magic that rips a hole in reality that will expose Kamala to an alternate dimension where everyone is made of paint or rocks and... Wait, are we in the past?
Oh no, the exact thing I wanted didn't happen. That's a sin because I'm a spoiled little bitch.
Gods, what a stupid name.